Hello everyone, welcome back to another video. Today, this is what I am going to say. See as the director, Tybone Skybreg, and the real Shift, they were Shills for Sega. The reason why is because I went ahead and confront them about the Sonic franchise, how they had lied about it, saying that, the Sonic franchise was supposed to be a dark, mature, and adult franchise. It was supposed to be a serious, edgy, and emotional franchise. Guess what they went ahead and do? Went ahead and did, I mean. They undermined my message. Like, they just did not take me seriously, and I got mad at them. And I went ahead, confronted them. I went ahead, trying to, saying, hey, what you're doing with the Sonic franchise is. And here's the thing. You all said that Walter Amit had made the Sonic redesign films. But then you want to go ahead and say, oh, well, let's support them. No. If they are made by Walter Amit, we should not support them at all. This is why I'm glad Walter Amit was fired, because he had lied about the Sonic films. The Sonic films are not even based about Sonic, and of course, he did not even care about the franchise at all. I'm glad he was replaced by another CEO at Paramount because of that. Anyways, also what I don't like, for the matter of fact, is that they want to say, oh, well, it's the writer's fault on why Sonic was, a bad franchise and not Sega themselves. No! The writers had a good script, a great script. It was Sega themselves that made the Sonic franchise into a bad franchise. Seriously, you guys need to take accountability and stop blaming other people on why the Sonic franchise is bad. Sure, there have been bad people at Sega that makes the Sonic franchise into a crappy franchise, but the ones that were gonna originally write the original versions of the Sonic movies and do their original takes on the Sonic franchise, they never have those crappy ideas. So once again, you're being a chill because of that. Also, I went ahead and questioned you, like, why do you all are defending Sega, even though what you did, what they did was wrong. Then afterwards, they just don't want to talk to me anymore. They just don't want to take accountability of the actions that Sega had made. If I was at Sega, if I was a CEO at Sega, I would have taken accountability, responsibility, all of that with the Sonic franchise. Since, I don't want, the Sonic franchise to go under, mistreatment ever again. And here's the thing, if you all are not chills, then why are Sega's stocks are low? Explain to me that. Explain to me. Yeah. Also, if you're not chills, then why are you defending Sega, which you know is a very shady company? Explain to me that. I need answers. Seriously. And for those people, not only that, but they were kind of chills to the video game industry, saying, oh, well, retro games are better than modern games. No, they aren't. Modern games they have given you, elements of Zack Snyder, David Ayer, Michael Bay, and Christopher McQuarrie. And here's also another thing. They want to go ahead and try to claim that, oh, they were fans of a franchise like Resident Evil, but then they want to go ahead and not like Resident Evil evolving, changing, and blah, blah, blah. At this point, you're a chill. You're a chill. You're not even an honest person. Here's the thing. Don't go watch them for video game opinions, because at the end they were chills and they weren't being honest with games. Watch people that actually had played the games or at least watched them, and of course, talk to them about video games, because I think those are the ones that were really truly honest with video games. Anyways, this is what I'm gonna say to you, Sega. No adult Sonally trilogy, no money, Wallace close. Alright? Bye.